Hi everybody, and thanks for tuning in. We just got off Apache Lake. We started about 6 o'clock in the morning. We fished till about noon. The day was great. It was cloudy. It was breezy. The fishing should have been fantastic. Let's find out what happened. But before, watch this next section is where I did a preamble of what we thought we were going to do, the baits we were going to use that day. And that bait selection and technique selection was based on what happened to us the week before, where we had some nice fish on, jumped off, some really nice fish, caught some nice fish, and the bite was pretty strong week before. But let's find out what happened this week.
Hello, I'm Joe Michaels, the owner of Fish Point, and this is our media channel. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Today I'm with my longtime friend Randy Gray, and we're back out on Apache Lake. We fished here a week ago and did pretty good. I do have some video of that I'm putting together. And today we're back because the fishing was good. And today I'm going to start out with some of the baits that I intend to use today. We're mostly fishing plastics because we think that's the best bite. So let me just go through a few things real quick. This bait is a free rig. I'll be trying this sometime today. Running on a spinning rod. It's a weight that you tie to the bottom of your line, at the end of your line, I should say, and then you just hang a hook through it, and you put a plastic bait. Today I'm using a 4.5 inch, kind of a fat worm, darker colors because I think the water's kind of stained here. So I'll give that a try if I need to finesse them a little bit. And as always, when finessing, I'll have a Dropshot rig set up. But today I'm going to use a little bit fatter worm and a darker worm. It's got some purple and a very dark back. Again, I'm doing that because I think the water's a little stained. I'm throwing this on a spinning rod as well. And I got a new reel today. It's the Abu Garcia Revo Rocket. It's a 7.2 to 1 for spinning rod, 7.2 to 1 gear ratio on a spinning rod. So I want to see how that works. I'm looking for something I can take up the line a little faster, especially on a lake where if we're fishing bluffs, I want to be able to catch up to that fish as I swim the deeper water. So we're going to play with that. I may not use this today because I'm going to be using these next few baits more than not. This is a jig. It's an interesting new jig I found. It's got a lot of appendages. It's a very, very tough plastic. I've probably caught already 6 fish on this, including 4 over 3 pounds, and it's still holding together pretty well. I like the color, and it's interesting. I'm just throwing on a 1/2 ounce football. I'm going to give that a shot today. We'll see how that plays out. I'm throwing that on a pretty stout, heavy power with a extra fast tip. Just fished a tournament at Saguaro where we took 6th place, and my partner, Joe Denson, who loves fishing the J-rig, caught all the fish that we weighed in the three limit fish tournament. Anyway, he loves throwing a J-rig, so this is what he likes throwing. It's basically, you can learn what a J-rig is out on the internet, but basically it's a weight you tie to a split ring and a hook, and he loves throwing a Yamamoto swimtail. I think we'll be fishing that today, and I tend to dip the tail a little chartreuse, so we'll give that a shot today. And lastly, something that worked quite well in the last week. Last time I was up here at Apache, and then I caught a 6-pounder on it at Saguaro. This is a big worm. It's an 8-inch worm, big fat 8-inch worm. This worm is a little short because I've bit the head off a couple times as I re-rigged it, but it's a giant 8-inch worm. I got it on a 3/8 ounce. It's a swimtail head. It's got eyes. That's kind of cool, and I have a really nice big hook in it. I think that hook is important for certainly catching those larger, getting hooks in those larger fish's mouth, and that's what we're after. Last time I was here with Randy, I dumped a 4.5 to 5-pounder on it. I think I caught 3 or 4 other fish on it, including a 3.5 to 4-pounder, probably more like 3.5. So this bait is working. I gave some to Randy, and he came out again, and they were catching them on this big worm. So I'm going to start throwing this and throw this a lot today. These fish are larger. They're not pressured here in Apache. I just want to give them a big bait. It's summer, they should be eating, and I think this is working. So this is a new trick you can try on Apache. Instead of drop shotting all the time, get this big giant bait out and give it a shot. Now it's a pretty heavy bait, so I'm throwing it on a pretty stout. It's a medium heavy, fast action rod, and it's 7'5" long, and I can really toss this heavy bait quite well. So that's what I'm doing today, and we'll see how it goes. There's one. He's not big. Worm, the big fat worm. But he's a very big fish. Nope, it's a bite though. Yeah, not even a pounder. But he did eat this big worm.
Oh no, the worm's bigger than he is.
Yeah. Here's one. Right at me. Yeah. Not very big. Back to little. Oh, he was out. He was very deep though. He's barely caught up to him. He was way down there. Another little guy.
Sure, I take off that green worm and then you catch a fish.
Yeah. Once every. Yep, pound and a halfer. Bartlett size. Yeah, I know, right? So so far I've caught one fish on a free rig. I did it at Saguaro on a bluff, believe it or not, right? So I'm trying to see how this works, you know. Have you fished with it, any?
Free rig?
Yeah.
I just
There's one.
can't get into it. It was out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, another big one. Or maybe, who knows? Little fish day, Randy.
I know.
Goodness sake. Yeah, totally. This are we at, what lake are we at? Are we at Bartlett?
I think
I think
so.
I'm doing a poor job here. Yeah, he was end of my cast. You were doing better yesterday in size, right?
Yeah.
These are,
We had maybe one that, but the other ones were 2.5.
mm-hmm. My second fish on free rig. All right. But now you're going to start catching up.
I'd like You mean like this?
All righty. Good one. So that's how you're going to do it, Randy. Oh yeah. There you go.
A good one? It's a fish. Right now, that means good.
That's the best fish of the day. Want me to lip it?
This is what, we got a couple of these yesterday.
Okay. Yep, that's a.
Look at how fat they are.
I know.
Just
Yeah. Peaceful back here.
Yeah, where's the wind?
Yeah.
Wind's been blowing.
There's one.
Oh, the wind's going down a little bit. Maybe I haven't. You got one?
Geez, another monster. What the heck? What's going on, Randy?
Kicking my butt on number.
I know, but this is embarrassing. That's the smallest fish I've caught in the last 3 months. It is. Right? So there you have it.
The fishing was kind of disappointing, to say the least. The fish were small, the bites were few, very uncommon to some of the reports I've been getting and have done ourselves from Apache Lake. The fish at Apache Lake tend to be a bit larger, bite a bit better, so we didn't have a great day, even though, you know, everything seemed to be aligned properly. A couple of things, though, maybe we missed. We had talked about maybe we should have been fishing some reaction fishing, maybe some crankbaits, because it was breezy and a bit cloudy. Maybe there's a reaction bite we missed, maybe jerk baits or something. Apache is a fantastic jerk bait lake, if you will, and we don't know. We didn't try it, right? Because we were locked in on what we did last week. Our strategy was, hey, we just got to move to a spot, and we'll find them, and they'll bite, and we'll catch them. Well, we moved to a lot of different spots, and just nothing of size materialized. So that's how it goes. But there's a highly likelihood we came to the conclusion that probably the moon is working its way to full moon, and last night it wasn't cloudy, so we think chances are the fish were biting at night. Probably the good fish were biting at night, as a matter of fact, and that's why we didn't catch them during the day. Just a guess, but it's an educated guess from years of fishing in Arizona. So perhaps, you know, in a week or two, Apache will be better again during the day as the full moon, you know, turns from full and fades away. So who knows? But I tell you what, I think Apache is one of the best lakes in the state right now. Maybe you're not going to catch the numbers, but generally you're going to catch better fish, better than we did today. So thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button, please. That's how you follow me and my channel. And I'm going to do more fishing reports. If you like this fishing report, please hit the like button. Have a great day and hope to see you soon.